AppLovin. AppLovin APP traded all the way up to a new all-time high today, Pete, 525 and 4 cents. 525. This stock is up was up at that time, up over 400% since September. And today, even though it's off the highs, it's now at 468, Pete, 469, let's say. That's up 23% on the day. How do you do that with a company that is, a big $157 billion company? How do you see a 30% jump? Well, one of the ways you do it, Pete, is you sell off a huge portfolio of apps because that's what they're doing for nearly $1 billion.
Yep. So that was one part of it. But also, let's be honest, John, they absolutely destroyed the earnings. They're looking for $1.25. They put up 173. I mean, that's a pretty nice number. They beat on the revenues as well. The adjusted EBITDA, that was a huge beat as well. The forecast was a little bit, it was better, but it was very close to being in line. But analysts were absolutely clamoring to start raising some of those price targets, John. And when they start doing that, everybody sort of starts running to the upside. In 1 year, stock is up 987%. I would say that this thing is one of those just absolute unicorns right now, the way it's been moving and continues to move. To your point, we were up 31, 34%, depending on when you were looking at this name. They crushed it. And as we were talking about, when you do that well on your earnings, you've been around for a little while, and you actually do have earnings, I would say this is about as impressive a number as I've seen.
Well, and Pete, one thing that I will throw out to all the audience is also, we've seen this before when stocks make massive moves like this, even GameStop. What do? Well, they might issue more shares because why not? In this case, I don't think we're going to see that. But what I do think, Pete, is they're going to use their capital, that is the shares, and how much those shares are worth at $468 a share or $500 a share, and start buying other companies. Yeah. So today it's a little bit of the story of their earnings and them selling off a piece. I think, Pete, you're going to see in the future them buying things because, when your stock's up fourfold this quickly, why wouldn't you say, you know what, let's diversify a little bit. Let's grab a little bit of this and a little bit of that, because it would have cost us 4 times as much. And now we can use 1/4 of that and maybe load up on some competitors or whatever.